It's time for Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX and WMIXsports.com is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Buffalo Wild Wings, Red Lake College, America in Mount Vernon, Legion's Bank, Joe's Pizza and Pasta, State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt, First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust, Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon, Bird Watson Pharmacy and Medical Equipment of Mount Vernon, and also by Banterra Bank, banking with local style, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, All-State Insurance Agent Paul Shields, Ford Square and King City Chrysler, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, Schmidt Ford of Salem, and People's National Bank. We take you to the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
One final time before the Christmas holiday for the Mount Vernon Rams. Sees them in non-conference action on the road here in Waterloo. Good evening, I'm Chris Hugo. Tom Portner is alongside. Jeff Crow with us in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. Grant Smith is back at the Mount Vernon studio tonight. WMIX 94.1 FM, worldwide with video at WMIXsports.com as the 5-4 Rams see the 2-7 Waterloo Bulldogs. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Tom, the Rams last night obviously had Centralia in check. They were tied 28-all in the fourth quarter. Some things, some bounces, some calls don't go the way of the Rams. Rams ended up losing 45-31. Now they have to find a way less than 24 hours later to shake that off and get a non-conference win on the road prior to going into the holiday tournament.
Yeah, it's very difficult to come off of a win or a loss at Centralia, but a loss the way it went down last night is even more difficult. So you have to find a way to regroup, come out here tonight, see if you can get off to a good start in this basketball game. A lot different atmosphere tonight than there was last night as far as fans and such, but I think these kids will be ready to go. They're really well coached, obviously, with Coach Creel. I think he'll have them ready to go at the opening tip.
Landers Collision Centers is in Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We need to take our first break of the night. The Mount Vernon Rams and Waterloo Bulldogs are warming up for those of you watching at WMIXsports.com. When we come back, we'll talk more about this matchup. The 2-7 Waterloo Bulldogs, they are coming off a conference loss last night. The 5-4 Mount Vernon Rams. And straight ahead, we'll have high school basketball coming your way in about 15 minutes. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Tokenization is here, Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Brandon Bullard from Community First Bank, and we're proud to announce the release of our new MasterCard debit cards with the new chip reader system. These chip cards have way too many benefits to announce to you on a 30-second commercial. But the benefits to you, our customers, is the new modern safety and security that tokenization brings. In the age of hacking, skimming, and security breaches, your community bank is committed to stay ahead of the curve and get you the right tools to be safe and secure. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking.
When you're the people's choice for favorite Italian restaurant, you're on top of your game. And that's Joe's Pizza. Where else can you go to get that great, superb Chicago-style pizza and amazing pastas? Yep, Joe's is the place. Joe's features homemade sauces from the Trupiano family's secret recipe. At Joe's, you can dine in, carry out, have it delivered, or order online at orderjoes.com. Experience pizza the way it was meant to be. Joe's Pizza, 819 Jordan in Mount Vernon.
With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Red Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. Registration for spring classes is going on now. Trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Registration by appointment continues through December 22nd for classes starting January 8th. Call 618-437-5321 to set up an appointment. Red Lake College, your journey starts here.
Hi, Eric Lyday for One Stop Flooring America. This Christmas, don't settle for the status quo gift. Instead, let One Stop Flooring America wow your family and friends with a beautiful new floor. Surprise the sports fan and your family with an area rug of their favorite team. Let our designers help your wife get the backsplash of her dreams. We measure for free and offer lifetime installation guarantee. One Stop Flooring America has proudly served Southern Illinois since 1986. So from our staff, we thank you and wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. One Stop Flooring America, 318 South 10th Street, Mount Vernon, 242-5712.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Landers Collision Center's pregame show continues on 94.1 FM and WMIXsports.com. Live video streaming tonight on the road at Waterloo High School, home of the Bulldogs, where the Vernon Rams look to close out their pre-Christmas season with a mark of 2 games above 500. They come in at 5-4 tonight, looking to knock off a 2-7 Bulldog bunch. Lost a critical, actually it was a road game last night in conference play to Jerseyville by 2 points, 41-39. So they too coming off a tough conference loss. That was a back and forth game between the two teams. The Bulldogs are now 2-7. They will head to the Columbia Holiday Tournament after the Christmas holiday. But Tom, this is a Waterloo team that under Dane Walter, his 3rd season, I believe, 3rd or 4th, they've made some strides, some improvements each and every year, but this year just haven't kind of found that rhythm or found that success early in the year through 9 games. Yeah,
it sounds like they've been in a lot of games, just haven't been able to get over the hump, and a lot of that just comes with, experience, win a few games, then it kind of snowballs, and you find the wins coming a lot easier to you. You can't come into this game and take this team lightly, obviously. Mount Vernon at 5-4. You look at their record, 2-7. I don't think that's indicative of the type of team they have. They're obviously well coached. I think this will be a pretty competitive game. Mount Vernon's just going to have to come out and play very solid from the get-go, not fall behind to these guys and give them any hope, kind of leading down to the stretch at the end of the game.
Of course, for the Bulldogs, they head to that Columbia Freeburg Holiday Tournament this 27th through the 30th after Christmas. They will be in a pool with Triad, Conference foe, Lebanon, Alton Marquette. That's a crossover tournament at Columbia Freeburg, so they'll get quite a few games in there. They'll have a trophy game possibly on Saturday, December the 30th, so they will see a lot of teams they are familiar with already in their holiday tournament. That's a quick look at the Waterloo Bulldogs on this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. iCar Gold certified at Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk more about your Mount Vernon Rams and where they head after tonight. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
We've reached it, the point where the only way to make Tuesdays any better is by having more boneless wings. That's why here at Buffalo Wild Wings, we've invented Boneless Tuesdays. It's a celebration where if you order boneless wings at full price, you'll get another of the same size for free. This works for dine-in or takeout. Every little bit counts. And on Tuesdays, every boneless wing counts as 2. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Prices and participation vary. Valid only on Tuesdays while supplies last. Tax and gratuity extra. Additional restrictions apply. See participating location for details.
The old saying goes, nothing beats free. People's National Bank agrees. Free checking is just that. Free. You get free paper statements. Your first box of checks are free. Unlimited check writing plus free access to over 25,000 ATMs nationwide with the Money Pass network. If you like free, and we think you do, stop by People's National Bank today and open your free checking with only $100. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
If you're not bundling your insurance with Allstate, you might have fear of missing out, or FOMO.
You're too old to say FOMO.
But people who don't bundle their auto and home with Allstate...
No, FOMO's about fun stuff, not insurance.
But what if people use the money they save to pay for that fun stuff?
Okay, fine.
Get a bundled quote from your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, in Mount Vernon. Call him at 241-0551.
Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
When it comes to orthopedics, you want personal care that gets you back in action. And now you have a center of excellence close to home. Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers convenient access to leading-edge orthopedics, providing the latest in surgical and non-invasive care, as well as the most advanced imaging services for orthopedic conditions of all kinds. We also specialize in providing total joint replacement, spine surgery, sports medicine, and offer an on-site physical rehabilitation center. Get back in action with Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Visit online at orthocenter-si.com or call 242-3778.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome back into your Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth tonight. Here for your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside Mount Vernon Rams and the Waterloo Bulldogs to close out the pre-Christmas holiday for both of these two teams. We talked to Doug Creel on the Saturday Sports Show this morning about last night's loss to the Centralia Orphans. An Orphan team that was able to come away with a 45-31 win. I know the Rams would like to have gotten that one. They were in it. They had their chances. Things didn't go their way in the fourth quarter. Now we fast forward and look ahead to tonight against this Waterloo bunch And this has been a team the Rams have had quite a bit of success with over time.
Yeah, we've had a lot of success against these guys over the past 10 or so years since we added them to our schedule here, usually the Saturday before the holiday break. It's a very important game for Mount Vernon to try to get this one, get to 6-4. Leading into the holiday tournament, you got a little bit of time off between now and our next game, so you always like to have that, time to reflect on a win instead of a loss, obviously, and give you a little momentum going into the Centralia Holiday Tournament.
Of course, this has been a series that over time it's changed in terms of time of day it has been played. It used to be a classic 3 o'clock JV start. You'd be on your varsity start about 4:15, 4:30. You'd be home probably by about 7 or 8 unless you want to spend some time over here, assuming it was a road game. However, C.J. Cruiser took the helm. He kind of wanted more of a night game. Rams agreed. They started to play at 6 o'clock. Now Dane Walter has kind of kept the tradition along with Doug Creel, and it's been a nighttime start now, so you get more of a traditional varsity feel to it with it being a holiday weekend and things like that. So coming off of 2 big conference games for each of these teams last night, you do get a little bit more time to reflect, but I'm not so sure if that's good or bad.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you, as a coach, when I was coaching, I really preferred the afternoon time just because it was, being the holidays, coming into the holidays, it's always nice to start earlier, especially when you have a pretty long trip, either them going to our place or us coming here. But you're right, I think you have a little more time. Both teams coming off difficult games last night, both close losses. Mount Vernon being much closer than the final score, obviously, as we've already talked about. So both teams are looking to regroup and kind of come back tonight, get that bad taste out of their mouth if they can.
Of course, they say kids are resilient, kids are strong, and sometimes it's the adults that hang on to the wins and the losses a little too long. So maybe these kids bounce back a little bit faster, but at the same time, it can be so easy, at least for media, to look ahead, maybe sometimes even coaches or players, but you have to focus one game at a time, obviously, but it'd be easy for anybody to look ahead to the Centralia Holiday Tournament that is looming. On December the 28th, the Rams, of course, have the 8:30 game against Mundelein Carmel. A win puts you probably against Alton. The following day at 12:30, you just hope to get a little bit of a later start the following day, but a loss would put you probably against Germantown, Tennessee, not trying to be a prognosticator or prognosticators, at 8:30 the next day. But obviously there's going to be a long Christmas layoff. It's kind of whenever these kids start to go on their holiday breaks from school and whatnot, it's easy for them to look ahead maybe to social activities, things like that. So long story short, this is the type of game that coming off the emotional conference game could be a trap for both of these teams or people that just maybe don't necessarily have their mind on the game. And I'm not saying that'd be the case, but certainly a possibility.
No, there's a lot of distractions, obviously, with the games last night, going into the holidays, knowing you're going to have basically a week and a half till your next game. So your mind can travel ahead a little bit. Really important, and I know Coach Creel will do this, is try to get the kids as focused as he can. I know he's focused. I don't think that's an issue whatsoever. Never is. But sometimes it's kind of hard to get into the mind of a 16, 17-year-old kid. They have a lot of stuff going on, as you well know. And hopefully basketball's on their mind here tonight. Get this thing started here in about 10 minutes. Get off to a good start, get a big victory tonight.
Landers Collision Center sponsors our pregame show. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll have your Bird Watson starting lineups coming up in just a little bit. Provide your loved one with a gift of comfort and mobility with all of the latest styles, colors, and features only offered in power lift chairs from Bird Watson Medical Equipment. The Daydreamer with power pillows, space-saver chairs, and options that add total comfort to enhance and customize any chair. See the full line of power chairs at Bird Watson Medical Equipment, 1200 Main Street in Mount Vernon. We will more than likely honor America here in just a couple of minutes from Waterloo High School. The new Waterloo High School, so new that it's now about 7-8 years old, but still in its infancy or toddlership, if you will, this great facility they have here. As we look to honor America, we'll have the national anthem forthcoming here from Monroe County. We'll take a break, come back, get you set with those starting lineups, and have tip-off. It's all straight ahead on 94.1 FM. Watch us online at WMIXsports.com. We'll take our final break of the pregame. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
This is Sergeant C, and I am here at Automarta Salem to help you get in to your next vehicle. Our lot is full of local trades that have been serviced by professional mechanics. If you have good credit, I can help. If you have bad credit, I can help you too. Just come see me, Sergeant C, Automarta Salem, located next to Schmidt Ford and across from Denny's. All credit apps are accepted, so come see me, Sergeant C. Call 618-548-8611. That's 618-548-8611.
Need a bank that is available when you are? At Banterra, we offer digital banking options that allow you to do banking 24/7. Download our app on your mobile device for a mobile check deposit, bill pay, and more. Apply for a mortgage, make easy and secure online loan payments, or shop securely using digital wallet products and Visa checkout. Own a business? We offer a wide range of digital business products as well. Enjoy convenient banking with Banterra. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you needed major surgery, you probably wouldn't choose a doctor who's never been to medical school. So when your car needs major repairs after a collision, why would you take it to a body shop that's never been trained? Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers. I am proud to announce that we have once again raised the bar on quality collision repair. Within the past year, our team has went through extensive training programs that have resulted in what is considered a significant achievement in the collision repair industry. Landers Towing and Collision in Salem and Mount Vernon is among only 10% of collision repair businesses to meet the industry's highest training standards as an iCar Gold Class shop. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. With the safety of your vehicle and your family at stake, choose trained repair professionals. Choose Landers Towing and Collision Centers. As an iCar Gold Class repair facility, we hope to not only return your vehicle back to its original condition, but to exceed expectation you may have towards collision repair. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
94.1 FM worldwide, streaming video at WMIXsports.com. We're all over Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at WMIX Sports. I'm Chris Hugo. Tom Portner alongside. Jeff Crow is with us in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. Grant Smith back at the Mount Vernon studio tonight. We need to meet your Bird Watson Medical Equipment starting lineups, and for the second night in a row, the Rams are the visitors on the scoreboard. We'll meet them first.
Yeah, here for the visiting Mount Vernon Rams, a 5'8 senior guard, number 3, Zach Williams, 6'1 senior guard, number 15, O'Shea Hardin, a 6'2 junior center, number 21, Jake Martin, 6' junior guard, number 22, Lucas Cooper, and rounding out the starting five for the Rams, a 6'6 junior forward, number 25, Weston Brockhouse. For the Waterloo Bulldogs, a 6' junior guard, number 1, Trey Whalig. A 6'4 senior forward, number 10, Ross Schrader. A 6'3 senior guard, number 22, Jackson Ivers. A 6'5 senior forward, number 24, Eli Dodd. And a 6'4 senior forward, number 33, Derek Smothers.
Starting lineups tonight and every night, sponsored by Bird Watson Medical Equipment. Provides your loved one with a gift of comfort and mobility with all the latest styles, colors, and features. Only offered in power lift chairs from Bird Watson. The Daydreamer with power pillow, space-saver chairs, and options that add total comfort to enhance and customize any chair. See the full line of power chairs at Bird Watson Medical Equipment at 1200 Main Street in Mount Vernon. We'll have tip-off coming up shortly. Waterloo still to introduce their starting lineups tonight. Do things a little bit more drawn out here, as we'll have high school basketball coming your way. You'll hear the bouncing balls and shoes on the floor here in just a moment as they introduce their starters tonight. Waterloo will be in their home whites, black and orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in black, while the Rams will be in their away blacks with white and orange trim and orange numerics trim in white here tonight.
I'll say one thing, their band is plenty loud.
They
are. You can hear that just echoing through these headphones. I'm sure the people at home can hear that. Well, not a lot of people here, but actually I think it's a little better turnout tonight for Waterloo than I remember in the past, so a little bit better atmosphere than I anticipated going into this.
Well, they have, I guess, what appears to be the visitors' side is actually the more permanent side behind the benches, and this appears to be the home side, which hasn't always been the case. Usually the past couple of trips, except Sands last time, they actually had the other side, the side that we are on right now, used to be pushed all the way back, and we'd be the only ones up here the past couple of times. But they've changed things around a little bit. New athletic director here this year. Of course, we appreciate everything that he has done for us and helping us get set up, and appreciate Mr. North very much for that. Cheerleaders will wrap up their thing here at Waterloo High School. We'll get started courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland, Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina. Tokenization is here. MasterCard debit cards with chip reader technology coming soon to all the customers of Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina. That security measure, as that is always their main concern. Let's see. It'll be O'Shea Harden, right to left for the Rams. Jumping. It'll be Eli Dodd for the Waterloo Bulldogs. They'll move left to right here in the first half. Rams away blacks, Waterloo home whites. It's how it works, and it's into the backcourt on the control by the Mountford Rams. It'll be Zach Williams, the point guard, running point as he gets it across the timeline. Throws deep right wing to O'Shea Harden. Scoreless ball game so far, just underway from Monroe County. And now right wing lost almost out of bounds. Good save by Brockhouse to avoid the turnover. Maybe some jitters here early after the emotional game one night ago in South 7 Conference play. Rams matching up against the Bulldogs. Pull-up jumper from mid-range is good. Hits the back of the iron and drops right down for Zach Williams. Puts the Rams on top 2-zip.
He's improved his game a lot with taking it off the dribble and knocking down the mid-range jump shot. Nice move by Zach there.
Beyond the arc, this is Ross Schrader with the basketball. Now to the top for Dodd. Looking for a three on the way from Ivers. No good. Rebound will be punched to Brockhouse. The Rams an opportunity here. Congratulations to Lance Bolt and the Mountford and JV Rams. They close out the calendar year with a mark of 4-0. Three on the way for Williams is good. He's 2 of 2 from the field to start. He has all 5 of the Ram points. It's 5-0.
Yeah, Mr. Reliable getting Mount Vernon off to a good start tonight. The first 5 points here in the early going for Zach.
126-38. That's the margin of the Rams' last 2 JV wins over Centralia and Waterloo, respectively. They won 71-19 tonight.
Yeah, nice to see that. That's your future, obviously. So,
pull-up jumper by Schrader is no good. 6:38 to play in the first quarter. 5-0 Rams. All the action is sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. O'Shea Harden from beyond the arc. Nope, going to pull it back off dribble. Right hand down between the legs, zips it over to the left side. Williams now to Cooper, wide open, sideline three, no good. Caught the iron and then fell off, but the rebound is tipped out of bounds off of the Rams. It'll be Bulldog basketball. 6:21 mark of the first quarter, 5-0 Rams on top.
One thing I noticed here watching the JV game especially, these rims are soft. You get a lot of friendly rolls as compared to last night. I think Centralia's gyms are quite a bit tighter. Good shooter's gym here.
6:13 left to go in the first quarter. With the basketball, it's Waterloo. Ivers to the top. Smothers to the left wing for Schrader. Down to the corner for Ivers. 6:05 to go in the first. We're 2 minutes in. 5-0 Rams. All the points by Zach Williams so far. Ivers tries the three from the right arc. It's good. They left him open. They tempted him. He got set. He knocked it down.
Yeah, good look there by Ivers. Knocked down the face-up three from the right elbow.
5:50 left to go in the first. We're in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. It's that time of year at B-Dubs. Although wide open left wing, three on the way for Brockhouse. Will cut me short. Rebound will go to the Bulldogs. 5-3. Rams on top. B-Dubs, it's that time of year. $25 gift cards. Every one you buy, you get a $5 gift card. Or, like right now, enjoy $3 domestic pints at your Mountford and Buffalo Wild Wings. Good post-up move underneath. Derek Smothers off of the right block. Ties it at 5. It's a 5-0 Bulldog run.
Jake needs to make a decision, either to front him or stay behind him. He kind of got onto his side there. Nice drive and kick by O'Shea.
Wide open three for Brockhouse. He knocks it down. It's 8-5 Rams.
Good job by O'Shea drawing the defense, dribbling it into the lane and kicking it to Weston for a wide open three. He's able to knock it down.
5:04 left to go in the opening quarter. 8-5. Rams on top. On the road at Waterloo High School. Historically, always this Saturday in December. One time it got moved due to snow on the first Saturday in January. Aside from that, always the same Saturday. Up top, Ivers. Now to the left wing for Trey Walling. Looking down low, nobody home. Turnover on the Bulldogs. They throw it away over to the baseline.
Yeah, credit that to Zach. He really fought over top that post-up move, put a swim move on, got on top, and they threw it over his head out of bounds. Good defense in the post by Zach.
All sorts of streaming at WMIXsports.com, and it's all sponsored by Ridley College. Log on to rlc.edu, see about their spring registration coming up. Another jumper, pull up inside the free throw line for Williams. He has 8 to make that 7-10 in the quarter.
Yeah, once again, getting some space off the dribble, little fadeaway in the lane. Nice job by Zach.
It's a game of 5-0 runs so far. It's 10-5 Rams. 3 on the way is no good from the right wing. That was Ivers. Rebound will go to Cooper.
Good close up by West and contesting that three.
Up the right side, Coop going to take a length of the floor. Missed it. Rebound went to Martin. Stolen away, though, by the Bulldogs. Ross Schrader will zip into the front court. Nice ball fake. He'll leave a runner. Starts a short, but that went in.
Yeah, that's a soft rim like I was talking about. A little Euro step there into the lane. Knocked down the floater.
3:58 left to go here in the first quarter. 10-7. One possession game. Rams on top. Brockhouse thought about the three. Little head fake as he drives left off the block. Throws it back to the outside. And now they'll call a travel on Zach. It'll be a turnover on the Rams. Community First Bank of the Heartland, proud to be connected to the communities they serve. Those communities are Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ino. Welcome back to Personal Banking. 3:48 left to go. We're in the opening quarter from Waterloo. The Rams lead at 10-7. Waterloo has a link to the floor inbound. Because I believe we have a sub into the ball game. It's Amir Span.
I think there's some blood on a uniform possibly. With the refs calling, I think Weston maybe has something on his jersey that needs to be washed off here.
They're talking over
it's
here.
the shirt underneath the jersey. I think they're going to make him take it off. That's another rule. I'm not really sure what the point of that is. That's exactly what they're doing. He's going to have to take his – he's got a black jersey under a black uniform, which I thought was okay. Apparently not. He's run out to the hallway to take it off.
My issue is never with rules being followed. My issue is when it's the 10th game of the season. This is the first time that's happened.
Well, that it's 4 minutes into the game.
Absolutely. Wallach underneath. They called everybody napping, myself included.
Yeah.
10-9.
I think everybody's still trying to figure out this jersey malfunction they called on us. 10-9 now, Mount Vernon.
So 3:27 left to go in the first quarter. 10-9 score. Harden with it. It's a 4-0 run by Waterloo. O'Shea to the basket. It's fouled, and now Harden will go to the line. It was Pelton who checked in for Brockhouse, who I would assume will check back in a second. If you're used to wearing a compression shirt like that and all of a sudden you have to take it off, it'll be interesting to see how that impacts them.
It could throw you off a little bit, and I still don't understand that because it's the same color as the jersey they're wearing. I always thought that was kind of the issue, but apparently not.
First free throw from Harden, and you're going to see a lot of faces on WMIXsports.com tonight. Not something that we can control, but be that as it may. 11-9 score, 3:22 left to go in the first. First free throw is good by Harden. We'll have another. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to go to Schrader, and now the Bulldogs with the basketball in the front court. 3:18 left. That's a great tip by Pelton. They were looking to go on a long pass near the back door for Ivers, and then Pelton tipped it out, and his reward is taking a seat for Brockhouse to come back in.
Yeah, good play, though. He really did hustle there and knocked it out. That was an easy two for Waterloo.
Now the quick inbound, left corner for Eli Dodd. Dodd looks in. Nope, right wing Wallach. Now to the left wing for Schrader. 2:58 left in the first. 11-9er. Rams by 2 here in the early going from Waterloo. Now a nice kick to the outside. We'll have a travel.
He shuffled his feet when he gathered there, tried to take the move. Both feet moved. Travel, Mount Vernon basketball.
Scoreboard updates are sponsored by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. See if we can't get you some scores from around the area. They should be starting that championship game soon at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. The Weber Trojans and the Wayne City Indians in that one. Talked to Brad Beatty on the Saturday Sports Show this morning as we did Doug Creel, Jeff Lonan, and Brian Gamber. Hope you enjoyed it. Final one before Christmas. 11-9 score up top. Now the Rams. Left corner three on the way from Brockhouse, and the pass by Harden. The rebound will be tipped away into the hands of Waterloo. Wallach to Ivers in the short corner. Now back up top to Schrader. A 2-point game. 2:28 left to go in the first. 11-9 is the Ram lead. Rams looking for their 6th win of the year. They'll be one of the 16 teams in the Central A Holiday Tournament with a record of 500 or better come December 28th. As now a blocked shot trying to go baseline was Dodd, and he will foul Brockhouse. So a link to the floor inbound is forthcoming for the Rams, and believe it or not, I believe that's our second foul of the night. Sorry.
Yeah, haven't been many stoppages of play. Good play by Weston to block that little frustration foul by Waterloo. They run a pretty simple offense. They get into a UCLA ball screen or back screen and then do a ball screen. Mount Vernon switches that, so it's really difficult for them to get anything out of that set.
Speaking of the Tony Wilt scoreboard, there is already one varsity final. Carbondale beat Carterville today. Boys action 54-37. 11-9 Rams here. Span with it off of the right block. Met up against Schrader. Has to throw it back to the outside. Good head fake by Harden. He'll drive. Nice! Over the shoulder backdoor pass to Weston Brockhouse. He has 5 in the quarter, and it's 13-9.
Beautiful play by O'Shea, setting up Brockhouse for the easy layup.
Deep three. Wallach takes it. Creel lets it go. And the Rams will have the basketball and the team rebound on I would say, an ill-advised shot.
You got that right. That was deep three, and he came up about 5 feet short, so he needs to move in about 5 more feet before he takes that shot.
Harden into the front court for the Rams. Span with it at the free throw line. Down to the left wing for Simon Wilson. Looking underneath for Brockhouse. Turnaround's not there. Good rebound by Amir. Puts it back up off of the glass.
Good job by Amir grabbing that behind him. Nice post up by Weston. Like to see his versatility there. knocking down threes and then going to the post the next possession.
The Ram advantage is 6, 15-9, a minute 16 left to go in the first quarter. Right-hand dribble, Schrader, near side of the post, backing up his defender, now trying to throw to the outside, almost tipped away, recovered. Jumper was blocked off of the hands of Darren Carner. It'll go out of bounds. It belonged to Mount Vernon with 1:06 left to go in the first. 15-9, Rams on top. We will see Brandon Chad check in.
Another nice defensive set for Mount Vernon. They switched that ball screen, then Simon got the block. Waterloo lost it out of bounds.
15-9 score, a minute left to go in the first quarter. Rams by 6. Crossover dribble, O'Shea now looks off to Simon Wilson. Left arc, right hand dribble. Pivots around, now to the high post. There's O'Shea to the basket. Ooh, just missed off of the glass, rolled off of the iron, but Harden will go to the line. He'll shoot a pair on the third team foul for the Bulldogs.
O'Shea's been doing a really nice job in the last 3 or 4 games getting to the free throw line. He's taken a ton of free throws. Don't want to jinx him here, but he's actually shot him at a pretty good clip as well.
49.2 seconds left. First free throw good by Harden. He has 2 points in the night. Now a 3-possession ball game, 7-point lead for the Rams. We're getting closer to the end of this first quarter. Still 49.2 seconds left as Harden will have another one at the free throw line. Good. Now an 8-point lead, 17-9. Trey Wallig within the backcourt for the Bulldogs. Home whites, they have black and orange trim down the sides. Orange numerics trimmed in black in these home white uniforms. Right-hand dribble, ooh, right side, off the block. Layup is going to be good by Dodd. He just found a nice move and lost his defender.
Yeah, pretty athletic move there by Dodd, getting to the rim and finishing. Used his left shoulder, kind of ward off the defender. Look for Mount Vernon to spread the floor here, hold it for one shot. Look for O'Shea to kind of take it off the dribble, maybe with a ball screen or just take the floor, one floor flat, attack the basket and look to kick.
Span with it, the 12-second mark at the center circle. Right-hand dribble, crossover, gets into the paint, gonna go to the basket, stripped away with 6. Now into the front court, it'll be Wallig for Waterloo. And a layup not at the buzzer, still 1.4 seconds left. But most importantly, a link to the floor layup for Trey Wallig. And the foul, first Ram foul of the night at the most inopportune time. And now the Bulldogs can cut it to a possession.
Yeah, that's why you got to be real careful not to go too early on the offensive end. Went maybe about 4 seconds too early. Amir, they were able to get the strip, and they had time to get it down the end of the floor. You got to make sure you get the last shot of the quarter, not allow them to go the other way for a 2 and now a free throw.
Free throw, ooh, rattles the iron and then drops through. Very kind iron. 1.4 seconds left. It's 17-14 Rams. They will inbound, and Creel gets it into Harden. Three-quarter court on the way. Oh,
man.
Just missed the front of the iron. And we will go to the second quarter. It's the Mount Vernon Rams 17, the Waterloo Bulldogs 14. We'll come back with quarter 2. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Tokenization is here, Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Brandon Bullard from Community First Bank, and we're proud to announce the release of our new MasterCard debit cards with the new chip reader system. These chip cards have way too many benefits to announce to you on a 30-second commercial. But the benefits to you, our customers, is the new modern safety and security that tokenization brings. In the age of hacking, skimming, and security breaches, your community bank is committed to stay ahead of the curve and get you the right tools to be safe and secure. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking.
When it comes to orthopedics, you want personal care that gets you back in action. And now you have a center of excellence close to home. Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers convenient access to leading-edge orthopedics, providing the latest in surgical and non-invasive care, as well as the most advanced imaging services for orthopedic conditions of all kinds. We also specialize in providing total joint replacement, spine surgery, sports medicine, and offer an on-site physical rehabilitation center. Get back in action with Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Visit online at orthocenter-si.com or call 242-3778.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com, 17-14 game, Rams on top. Bulldogs will start with the basketball. It was a three-point play with 1.4 seconds left to cut it in half. And now the Bulldogs a chance to tie down 3. 7:51 to go in the second quarter. We're just underway. Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside. Jeff Crow is with us in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. Grant Smith back at the Mount Vernon studio tonight. A little head fake there by Dodd. Now gives up to Schrader up top. Crossover dribble. Pops from the far elbow. Off the front of the iron, and O'Shea Harden will get the rebound. 7:30 left to go in the first half. Cooper will drive, pulls up from 12, high off the glass, no good. Dodd the rebound for Waterloo.
I like that, pushing the basketball, pretty good look. Lucas just wasn't able to knock it down.
Right wing now for Schrader. 7:17 mark of the first half, 17-14. That's the Ram lead. And now Schrader knocks one down from the free throw line, uses the soft rims, and it's 17-16.
That's exactly right. You can just see that rim give when it hits the front of the iron and it crawls in. I'd love this shot in a gym like this back in the day.
Left wing for Jake Martin. Right hand dribble. Now throws to the right wing for Cooper. 17-16, Rams hanging on. 6:50 left to go in the first half. We'll look for a contender for our Good Hands Ram of the Week award, sponsored by Allstate agent Paul Shields. He's a Rams fan too. Could be a fan of this three. It's good. Zach Williams knocks it down left arc near the top. It's 20-16. The lead is back to 2 possessions.
He's playing with a ton of confidence. He got that basketball, never even hesitated. Got his feet set, knocked it down with the hand in his face.
Zach, the first player to double figures tonight. 6:25 left to go in the first half. Right wing, that is Schrader. He'll swing it around to the far corner for Eli Dodd with 6:18 left to go in the half. Now an elbow jumper on the way from Schrader. Had some English on it. The rebound controlled by Smothers. Backs up his defender. Post up no good. Rebound will go to Cooper. Rams in transition into the front court. 6:07 to play in the first half. Right sideline Coop. They'll slow things down a little bit to O'Shea. 20-16, Rams by 4 here at this juncture. All of the action is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. This play by O'Shea to the baseline. Left it long, and the rebound will go to Waterloo.
Like to see him finish there. Good pass. He's going to pick up a foul if he's not careful there, O'Shea.
Schrader right at the circle with the big Bulldog emblem. 5:38 to go here in the first half. Schrader will drive. Had a high dribble, and they will pick up a foul.
Guess the foul's before the travel. He took about 2.5 steps there. Got a reach foul before the walk.
5:35 mark of the first half. The inbound is off of the baseline. Smothers a turnaround. Lost his defender off the glass. No good. Brockhouse the rebound. Rams are up 4. 5:28 left to go in the first half. Right wing O'Shea. Thought about the 18-footer. Skips it over to Cooper. Corner 3, yes.
There we go. Like to see Coop knock a few of those down. That really opens things up. He had another three-point shooter to the arsenal.
Bowl season almost here in college football. You can watch the games at your Mountford and Buffalo Wild Wings. Right now, domestic pint specials every weekend through the end of the year. $3 domestic pints. Easy play to the bucket for the Bulldogs. That was Dodd. He has 4, and it's 23-18. Back to a 5-point ball game. Harden into the front court for the Rams, about the volleyball line. Deep right wing for Jake. Jake going to try to drive. Spin move outside the paint. Leans in. Can't do anything with it. Gives it back to O'Shea Harden. O'Shea, nice. No looker to Zach. 3 on the way. Left wing. Short rebound. Will go to Martin in the corner. Chases it down. Jake around the defender. High off the glass. And the iron not kind that time.
Yeah.
He did everything.
Rim did no good there.
And now Dodd. Wow, will bounce off of Harden.
Shot. They better call that before the shot. This is the NBA. And they did. Under the goal for Waterloo. O'Shea got a body on him. He kind of just chucked it. That's free throws in the NBA, but not in high school.
4:26 left to go in the second quarter. 23-18. Rams Athletics on your radio is sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland, Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas. 23-18, Rams are up 5. Waterloo with the basketball, however, and it's Wallig with it at the circle. Now to the right wing. Schrader trying to get a screen. Can't. Dodd has it on the arc. He'll drive baseline. Unkind iron that time for the Bulldogs. The Rams get the rebound. Midway through the second quarter, 23-18. Mount Vernon on top. With it up top, as a matter of fact, is Zach Williams. He has 10 on the night. Right-hand dribble to the free throw line. Now inside. He had a runner going. It looks like that'll be a foul on the Bulldogs. It sends Zach to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, good aggressive move there. They got the foul on the arm before the Waterloo kid stepped in and took the charge. Zach gets 2 free throws out of this.
Zach Williams is at the free throw line, shooting 2 and makes the first. Told you about our Good Hands Ram of the Week award, sponsored by Paul Shields. Rams fans, you're in good hands with Mountford and Allstate agent Paul Shields. For a free insurance review, stop by or give him a call. Zach trying to make it a 3-possession game again. It would be their 3rd such lead of the night, and missed it. And Plinko's out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. It will stay with the Rams.
He saved that ball literally right into his teammate's face. Went out of bounds. He's kind of looking at him mystified there why he did that. I'm not sure. Mount Vernon ball under the goal.
Out of a box set, right of the bucket from our perspective. Wilson on the inbound, gets it to Brockhouse. Brockhouse kicks it to the top. Creel, left wing for Williams. 3:45 mark of the first half. Ram lead 24-18. Creel off a screen, drives free throw line, kicks it to Span. Span from up top to the elbow, looks back, gives to Wilson. Right wing 3. Oh, starts to say good, but that's in and out.
Yeah, a little flat there. Didn't get the kind roll.
Now a 3 from Schrader on the opposite end is good. Far wing 3 for Ross Schrader. 24-21.
Pretty good shooter. He put some funky spin on it. It's kind of got it going sideways, but he's knocked a few down.
Out of the left corner, this will be Brockhouse driving baseline. He's fouled on his way, and now Weston will go to the line to shoot 2.
Good job by Weston. They closed out on the 3, a little bit out of control. Weston kind of gave a head fake and got to the rim, got fouled, 2 free throws.
Free tosses at the line here for Weston Brockhouse. First one no good. It's off the back of the iron. He will have another. It's a 1-possession game. Rams just can't seem to pull away from any more than 7.
Yeah, Waterloo keeps hanging in there. We're giving him some points back here. Missed 3 of our last 4 free throws, I believe. Need to knock this one down. Nope.
Missed that one, but Amir the rebound. Puts it back up off the glass and in. Amir has 4 points, all second chance. 26-21. 3:05 left to go in the first half. Wallach across the timeline, right of the Bulldog, and now to the right wing for Ivers. He'll drive off the knee, somehow maintain dribble, and now gives back to Dodd on the wing. 2:50 mark of the first half. We'll try to find you some scores, sponsored by Tony Wilcher, State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Kick into the corner. Ooh, right corner 3 is long. That was from Wade, and now the rebound to the Rams. Rams could extend it to 3 possessions again. Can they get there? As it'll be Cooper in the paint, skips one out, little lob to Williams, back inside to Brockhouse, now to Cooper, left wing 3, yes.
Yeah, that's good for him. Like I said, when he knocked that one down earlier in the game, I think it just gives you a little confidence. He stepped right into that one confidently and knocked it down. Nice job by Lucas.
Ram lead of 8, their largest of the night. With it up top is Ivers, looking underneath Schrader, almost had it blocked. Perimeter and interior defense apparently is against the rules. It's 29-21. To the line to shoot a pair will be Ross Schrader.
Yeah, we got a little lost there. We tried to go out after the basketball and get a steal there. His man cut to the goal, got the layup, got fouled. Knocked down the first one. Just a 7-point game here, 2:13 to go in the half. He's got another one coming.
Made the first, missed the second, so 1 of 2 for Ross Schrader at the line. Amir the other way. Mid-post, turnaround spin, shot blocked. Brockhouse recovers, gets the screen, 3 on the way. Williams is good.
That was a deep 3, too. And once again, no hesitation by Zach. He's got 3 threes, I think, here in the early going. Really playing well.
The Ram lead blossoms to 10. Smothers a turnaround on Williams, travels with the basketball, or what do we have? Foul on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't either. I like the defense. All he has to do is just get big there. We had a double coming in. They had a mismatch in the post. Make him score over you there.
10-point game, 32-22. Rams lead. 1:47 left to go in the second quarter. Inbound will come right to the bucket for the Bulldogs. Nice bounce pass to Smothers, but gives it right back. This will be Schrader. Jump stop in the lane, turns towards the basket, somehow squared himself up. Schrader has 2 more, and it's 32-24.
Pretty athletic move by Schrader. He got that jump stop into the lane and was able to make the 5-6-foot jump shot.
Brockhouse wide open from the left wing. Minute 28 left to go in the first half. Now up top, Cooper. He has a pair of threes tonight. Is he looking for a third? No, he's looking for Harden up top. Minute 20 left to go. Harden to the basket, and he is fouled before he gets there. That foul is on the floor. That foul is number 6 on the Bulldogs. Rams should be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
He's a tough matchup for them when he faces the basket and puts it on the floor. He's drawn about 3 or 4 fouls just by that very move there.
Minute 19 to go in the half, 32-24, 8-point game. With it up top is Zach to the right wing, to the top, O'Shea. Head fake. I think everybody knows he's not taking it. Up top, Rockhouse, minute 8 left to go. Zach might have been pushed from behind, but he maintains possession. Nice way to clear the defender at the free throw line. His shot is no good, however, and with a minute to go, Bulldogs on the defensive rebound. Community First Bank of the Heartland, our official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams and showcase here on WMIX. Almost a turnover. Good save, Smothers on the baseline. They tip it around to Dodd for a 3. No. Rebound will go to Brockhouse. With 43 seconds left to go here in the first half. Cooper from the right sideline. Keeps it down, gives to Williams up top. Pass to the left side for Brockhouse. Spin move to the basket. No. Rebound will be punched around. It'll go to Waterloo. Wallig in the backcourt. Bulldogs in transition to slow things down. Probably would want the last shot here with 23 seconds left in the first half.
Mount Vernon is going to go to a 2-3 gap zone here. Trap. Try not to let them hold it for that last shot. I like this move by Coach Creel. Make him work for it.
And now from the right side, Schrader dribbles into the elbow. Dodd almost has it stolen away. Recovers. To Wallig for a deep 3 with 4 seconds. It's no good. Rebound will Plinko out of bounds. It'll be Ram basketball with 4:10, so you can pretty well almost call that halftime.
Yeah, good defensive set by Mount Vernon. Really rushed them with that trap. Took a desperation 3, wasn't able to knock it down.
O'Shea will technically get it off, though technically it should not have counted had it gone in. And we are at halftime. The Mount Vernon Rams with an 8-point lead here at the break over to the Waterloo Bulldogs. It's Mount Vernon 32, Waterloo 24. We'll come back with your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Tokenization is here, Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Brandon Bullard from Community First Bank, and we're proud to announce the release of our new MasterCard debit cards with the new chip reader system. These chip cards have way too many benefits to announce to you on a 30-second commercial, but the benefits to you, our customers, is the new modern safety and security that tokenization brings. In the age of hacking, skimming, and security breaches, your community bank is committed to stay ahead of the curve and get you the right tools to be safe and secure. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking.
This is the time of year that makes us think about family. Those that we get to spend time with every day, and those that we may not be able to visit with at all. This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Will. If this time of reflection has given you any reason to question your insurance program for your family, please give us a call or stop by my office. On behalf of all of us at the Tony Will State Farm Insurance Agency, Merry Christmas, and let us all be reminded that Jesus is the reason for the season.
Joe's Pizza in Mount Vernon is known for their outstanding real Chicago-style pizza and pasta, dine-in or carry-out. But did you know that Joe's offers catering? Yes, Joe's Pizza caters everything, no matter the size. But better yet, their prices are just as appealing as their menu selections. Appetizers, salads, pasta and Alfredo specials, and oven-baked specialties like mostaccioli, lasagna, even eggplant parmesan. Just remember, Joe's Pizza caters everything. Call Joe's today to find out more. 242-2600. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show starts now.
Halftime in Waterloo, the Bulldogs trail your Mount Vernon Rams 32-24. The Rams with an 8-point lead. Their largest lead in that first half was 10 at 32-22. So a 2-0 run for the Bulldogs to close out the first half. With Tom Portner, I'm Chris Hugo for this Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. If you want a great Chicago-style pie in Southern Illinois, look no further than Joe's Pizza in the King City. It's just south of the square on Jordan Street in Mount Vernon. Or order online for quick delivery at orderjoes.com. 32-24 score. Tom Portner, we kept reiterating their points late first quarter and then to the second. The Rams just couldn't seem to expand the lead any more than 7. Finally, they got it to 10 and stuck at 8 as we're here at halftime. The Rams playing pretty well tonight.
Yeah, I think they've come out and played very well, all things considered here tonight in the first half. Shot the ball very well. Zach's got off to a very hot start tonight, and so is Lucas. So like what we're doing on the offensive end. Need to shore a few things up on the defensive end. Try not to give them anything easy. A few breakdowns there, but overall a good half by the Rams.
Indeed, and we'll see how good of a half here in just a moment with some scoring and stats. But first, we need to take a quick break. We'll do that next segment. Here at the half, Mount Vernon Rams 32, Waterloo Bulldogs 24. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Legence Bank would like to wish all the local Southern Illinois teams and coaches much success in the 2017-2018 academic year. Legence Bank proudly supports you on and off the field. Legence Bank, member FDIC. building stronger communities in Southern Illinois since 1906. That's Legence Bank.
With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rinn Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. Registration for spring classes is going on now. Trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Registration by appointment continues through December 22nd for classes starting January 8th. Call 618-437-5321 to set up an appointment. Rinn Lake College, your journey starts here.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
94.1 FM and WMIXsports.com. Here at the half in Waterloo, it's 32-24. We've had the FFA honored. We have had some younger guys getting on the high school floor right now playing basketball. For those of you watching on WMIXsports.com and wondering what is going on, our Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show continues regardless. Joe's Pizza just south of the square on Jordan in Mount Vernon. They have that Chicago-style pizza. They have that pasta, those sandwiches, and all of it with that Trupiano family famous secret recipe. Just says our scoring and stats are famous. I'm distracted by the kids on the floor. I'm not going to lie.
I'm doing the same. I've got caught up watching this action out there. For Mount Vernon, 2-point range, 5 for 13, 38%. 3-point range, very hot, 6 for 12, 50%. A little bit less so on the free throw line, 4 for 8, which has been a strong point of this team. 50%. We only had 3 turnovers. For the Waterloo Bulldogs, they were 8 for 15, pretty efficient there, 53%. Not so efficient for the 3-point line, 2 for 9, 22%. They only shot 3 free throws, made 2 of them, 66%. They had 4 turnovers.
Taking a look at your individual scores here tonight. First for the Bulldogs, they have a team-high 10 from Ross Schrader. They have 5 from Trey Wallach, 4 from Eli Dodd, 3 from Jackson Ivers, and 2 from Derek Smothers tonight as their 5 starters are all in the book. For the Mount Vernon Rams, Zach Williams leads the way for everybody with 14 points. Lucas Cooper has 6, 5 from Weston Brockhouse, 3 from O'Shea Harden, and 4 off of the bench, all second chance for Amir Span here tonight. That's a look at your scoring and stats. That's how we reached this 32-24 halftime score. The Mount Vernon Rams on top in this one over Waterloo on the road and had all of the makings for a trap game. We'll talk about that coming up on this Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. We'll take another break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
If you're not bundling your insurance with Allstate, you might have fear of missing out, or FOMO.
You're too old to say FOMO.
But people who don't bundle their auto and home with Allstate...
No, FOMO's about fun stuff, not insurance.
But what if people use the money they save to pay for that fun stuff?
Okay, fine.
Get a bundled quote from your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, in Mount Vernon. Call him at 241-0551.
Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
When you bank with Banterra, you'll benefit from a bank that offers convenience and exceptional service. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Banterra, and we want to be your financial partner. We offer personal service combined with superior products such as digital banking, smart checking options, and competitive lending rates. Banterra is the region's largest locally owned community bank with 25 Southern Illinois branches to serve you. Banterra Bank, proud supporter of high school sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
94.1 FM, video tonight at WMIXsports.com. Little guys still playing on the floor. They have about 4 minutes left. So who knows how long this halftime is going to last here at Waterloo, but your Joe's Pizza and Pasta will last, halftime show that is, will last the duration of this. Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside. Mount Vernon 32, Waterloo 24 here at the break. And for the Rams, it was a great first half. As we know, the Bulldogs were able to hang in there, but give credit to the Rams finally able to find a way to start pulling away a little bit there later in the second quarter.
Yeah, I think the key to that first half was we shot the ball quite well, certainly from the 3-point range, making 6 out of 12. Zach and Lucas account for 5 of those, I believe, Weston the other. So good start by Mount Vernon shooting the basketball. We're able to get a little bit of a lead, like you said. Kind of went back and forth a little bit. Finally got it up to 10, but 8-point lead at half. I think Coach Creel will be happy with that. Need to come out and play this first 4 minutes of the third quarter aggressively and extend on that 8-point lead.
32-24 ball game. Rams up 8. We're here at the half, and we hope going to get back to it in about 3 minutes or so here from Waterloo. Taking a look at some scores from around the area in progress right now. After one quarter, Highland leads Centralia 12-10 at Trout Arena. In Nashville tonight, the Hornets lead the Benton Rangers 8-7. Other games from around the area, looks like at halftime, Mount Carmel leads Olney 32-22. We did have a final already. Carbondale beat Carterville a little bit earlier today. That was the 54-37 final score. Other games, try to get you some scores. We'll have some scores later tonight regardless on WMIXsports.com. But Meridian beat Gateway Christian Academy today 51-42. Rams beat the Bobcats earlier in the year. Other games going down, some girls action today. Marion is on a roll this year under new coach Mike Manfredo. They are 8-3 now after a 50-40 win over the DuQuoin Lady Indians. Again, we'll have a full look at scores later tonight at WMIXsports.com. That scoreboard update sponsored by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for that white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm. Little guys still hooping it up on there on the floor. I have no judgment of age whatsoever. I'm going to guess that they're probably 10, 11, 9, 10.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I think they're probably going to have to wind this down, though, pretty soon. As I'm assuming they're going to probably put 3 more minutes back up on the clock when this is over. Mount Vernon's standing over there waiting to get out on the floor to get loose again. Clock running down to about a minute here, so I'm sure they'll add 3 minutes or 4 to allow the teams to get out there and get loosened up before the second half.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon. Online, orderjoes.com. You can find all of their menus. You can find their latest specials. Even you can create your account to have delivery right to your home at Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Online at orderjoes.com or stop in and enjoy all of their menu in Mount Vernon, just south of the square, Jordan Street. Again, orderjoes.com. And don't forget, they also have desserts at Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon. 32-24. Mount Vernon leads Waterloo here at the half. It's an 8-point ball game. The little Bulldogs warming up on the floor as we await the Rams and varsity Bulldogs to get back out there as well on your final Rams game before the Christmas holiday. After tonight, our next broadcast of any kind will be the showcase on Tuesday night as the Weber Trojans will welcome the Woodlawn Cardinals. Brian Gamber and the Woodlawn Cardinals will go meet Brad Beatty and the Weber Trojans. Cardinals are 3-0 in the Midland Trail Conference. Weber is 1-0 in MTC play. They're looking to get a Conrad Allen title tonight against Wayne City. So we will have Woodlawn and Weber on Tuesday night. We'll have some girls action for you on Wednesday night as the Sessville-Waltonville Lady Devils are undefeated. They picked up a forfeit win over Cairo today, so they're still undefeated. They'll welcome Benton on Wednesday night. We'll have that for you. Thursday, the Weber Trojans will head to DuQuoin. We'll have that for you on the showcase as well, and then we are off until after the Christmas holiday. No Saturday sports show next Saturday. We will take it off for the holiday, and then if we have one on the 30th, it'll depend on the Mount Vernon Rams and where they are at the Centralia Holiday Tournament. So that's a quick look. You can always follow along our broadcast schedule on our website at WMIXsports.com. Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show is going to be about another 4 or 5 minutes longer as they have yet to start the clock, or maybe they're just going to start the quarter. And I would imagine they'd have to let them shoot, but they have to drive them off the floor.
4 more minutes up. This is going to be about a 20-minute halftime. This is like halftime of the Super Bowl. Both teams are a little bit antsy to get out there and get after it here. They're just finishing up, sweeping the floor. They should start the clock here shortly, hopefully. And we'll get things going here before too long.
We most definitely will here as the Mount Vernon Rams and Waterloo Bulldogs tonight. Non-conference rivalry for so many years. A great game for both of these teams to have on the schedule. And in fact, what it may lack at times in a basketball rivalry, this has been a great baseball rivalry between these two schools. These two teams have met up in the postseason numerous times. We've had a sectional title on the line. It's been a regional game, one in which Waterloo won on a walk-off home run. Do the math on that. And it has certainly been interesting over the years with these two teams. We will take a quick break. We'll come back. We will get you set for the second half here from Waterloo. The Mount Vernon Rams 32, the Waterloo Bulldogs 24. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
It's time for a check of your WMIX94.com community calendar. I'm Heather Redman. Heritage Woods of Benton invites the community to their Ugly Christmas Sweater Luncheon on Wednesday, December 20th from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. This free event is open to the public. Enjoy chili, hot dogs, and dessert while prizes are awarded for the ugliest sweaters. Heritage Woods of Benton is located at 1305 Bailey Lane in Benton. For more information, please call 618-439-9431. The Northmen and Kathy, a Southern gospel group, will be singing in Vandalia at the Centerpoint Church on December 23rd at 6 p.m. Be sure and stop by for this free event. Santa will be there to visit with the children. Centerpoint Church is located at 1616 Veterans Avenue in Vandalia, across from Little Caesars Pizza. The Benton Civic Center and Leffler Funeral Home present the Polar Express free family movie night on Saturday, December 23rd at 6 p.m. at the Benton Civic Center. For more information, call 618-435-5700. Looking for a fun, inexpensive way to celebrate the new year? Well, join C.E. Brehm Memorial Library in Mount Vernon as they play board games, card games, role-playing games, and miniature games. It starts at 6 p.m. on December 31st and runs until 2 a.m. January 1st. No alcohol is allowed. Snacks and soft drinks will be provided. This event is free and for ages 18 and older only. For more information, contact the library at 618-242-6322. This has been a check of what's happening around your community. For a complete listing of events coming up in the community or to have your group or organization's event added to our calendar, visit our website and contact us at WMIX94.com.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
Indeed, it is powered by Community First Bank. Whew, we're here in Waterloo where the Mount Vernon Rams lead 32-24. And if you're thinking, man, Hugo, it's been about 20 minutes since we've had basketball. Well, you're right. It has been. Quite the extended halftime here at Waterloo. They honored their Future Farmers of America program, just recently named the top in the state. And they had some little guys, probably 9 to 11 years old, play some basketball for about 7 minutes. And they put about 4 more minutes on the clock. And here we are, still about a minute away from the start of this second half. And now I think if you're the Rams, you start to find that rhythm towards the end of the second quarter. And now you've been sitting for 20 minutes. You're getting to warm up for about 4. It might be tough to find that momentum, that rhythm that you once had.
Yeah, it's definitely out of their rhythm. This isn't what they're used to, a very extended halftime. They did get out here and look like they kind of got after it a little bit, got the blood flowing here, getting ready for the second half. So like I said earlier, I think this first 4 minutes of the second half is going to be very, very important for Mount Vernon. If they can extend this lead into double digits, I like their chances down the stretch. And I think we are almost ready to go here.
Word on the street, at least over the PA, is we're going to have high school basketball once again here tonight. We're about to start the third quarter here from Monroe County. I'm Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside 94.1 FM, WMIXsports.com. It'll be Ram basketball to start the second half as they move left to right. And with it in the front court is O'Shea Harden. Between the leg dribble, don't forget the action sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. This three from Coop is good. Nice. How about it, far side?
What a great way to get things started. Came off a little bit of a down screen there. Coop squared up nicely and knocked it down.
Rams are up 11, 35-24. With it on the right elbow is Dodd. Trying to back up his defender Martin to the basket. Left it short. Jacob, big rebound. And now the Rams maybe take out their frustrations of having to wait so long. With 7:28 to play in the third. O'Shea kicks it into the corner. Coop, good ball fake. And now bounce pass up top. Zach, a runner, and he'll be called for the charge.
You know, in college basketball, that wouldn't be a charge. There's a little semicircle there. He would have definitely been in that, but in high school basketball, kid did a good job getting his feet set, got the charge.
Buffalo Wild Wings has the gifts that keep on giving. That's right, $25 gift cards. You buy one, you get a $5 gift card in return this holiday season at your Mount Vernon B-Dubs. Buffalo Wild Wings, Potomac Boulevard, Mount Vernon. Ivers throws to the right wing. Schrader now to Wallach. Off at the sideline, a minute into this second half. Rams up 11, 35-24. Wallach picked up the dribble, threw it to Dodd, now to the left wing for Schrader.
They got a mismatch in the post. They're not looking for it. Zach Garden, their center, They did get the offensive rebound as a result, though, and put it up in the foul on Weston.
Dodd got the offensive rebound off the miss from the left wing. Now an and one. A chance to erase Cooper's three-pointer to start the half. 6:48 left to go in the third quarter. Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside. Jeff Crow is with us in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. Grant Smith hanging out at the Mount Vernon studio, affectionately known as the Powerhouse on Broadway, as a rebound was popped away. Smothers came up with it. It was stolen, but a foul on Mount Vernon.
Now Weston again, that's his third here in the early going. That's a big call, taking one of your primary scorers out of the game. Amir Span just checked in for him.
So now the inbound will be right at the bucket on the baseline for number 1, Trey Wallig. It's into Schrader. To the right wing for Ivers. 6:43 mark of the third quarter, 35-26 ball game. The lead is 9 for the Rams. Smothers kicks it to the outside. Deep three, Wallig, no good. Rebound on a chicken wing, tough to get to. We'll see that it's a jump ball call, and it favors the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Mount Vernon's got to start cleaning up the rebounds here. That's 3 successive second chance opportunities for Waterloo. Their ball under the goal.
Schrader will inbound right to the bucket off of the baseline for Waterloo. Into the corner, nearby I should say, for Dodd. Throws it to the top, and now Ivers looks to the right wing for Schrader. 35-26, 9-point lead into the corner. It'll be Wallig. Now to the top, stolen away by Cooper, and holding on to him is Schrader. It'll be a foul.
Yeah, good job by Coop stepping into the lane. He grabbed his arm when he tried to get the loose ball. Really, if you want to call something as an intentional foul, not to go back to last night, that's an intentional foul. He grabbed his arm and didn't allow him to get to the loose ball. I'm not sure what their coach is complaining about. Well, okay. I don't know. That was a pretty obvious foul on Waterloo.
6:20 left to go in the third quarter, 35-26 ball game. Up top, now to the far side. 3 on the way. Williams had a good arc. That's because it is good. He has 17 points on the night. It's 38-26.
Yeah, he's off to a great start tonight.
Now we'll have a touch foul on the Rams as Schrader was trying to slide into the paint. Attention farmers, stop by Community First Bank and ask about new ag lending products, including long-term, fixed-rate financing, and much more. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Box set inbound here for the Bulldogs of Waterloo in their home whites. They'll inbound to the right wing for Dodd. He'll try to drive baseline now off a curl. Throws back to the right wing for Schrader. 5:55 left to play. Third quarter action. 3 on the way. Wallig is no good. Rebound Smothers. Stolen away by the Rams. Actually, I think the Rams came away with the rebound regardless. And now Cooper, a 3 on the way. Good.
Absolutely. Great job by Coop. He's hot tonight. Between him and Zach, I believe that's 8 3-pointers now. He's stepping right into those shots with no hesitation. Good job by Coop.
15-point lead sees Dane Walter call his first timeout of the night, sponsored by First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust. They are your one-stop financial resource. In addition to banking services, First Mid also offers wealth management as well as insurance. 5:34 to play in the third, 41-26 score. Waterloo Bulldogs on top, and it's raining threes for the Mount Vernon Rams. They have 3 in the quarter.
Yeah, they got 9 in the game, 9 for 15. That's sizzling hot from three-point range. Like I said, Coop and Zach accounting for 8 of those.
41-26 Rams by 15. Third quarter action from Waterloo. 5:34 to play in the third. Our next Mount Vernon Rams basketball broadcast will be on, I can't remember the day of the week, December the 28th. That's a Thursday. 8:15 a.m. pregame. 8:30 a.m. tip-off. Mundelein Carmel from the Centralia Holiday Tournament. They are I can't remember their mascot off the top of my head at the moment. Looked it up the other day. Knew it. Had it. Lost it. Probably because I keep thinking about the Evanston Wildcats.
Wildcats?
Yes,
really?
Sir. They will be there.
One.
John Cusack's alma mater,
yeah.
Jeremy Piven.
He's a fair-weather Cub fan.
Yeah.
Comes to the games when they're winning.
41-26 score here. Bulldogs with the basketball. Schrader with it. Right wing out of the timeout. Slips it to Dodd on the left wing. 5:19 to play in the third. 41-26 score. Left arc 3 on the way. Good. They're going to trade some threes here in this second half. Ivers on that one. He has 6 on the night, and it's 5:05 left in the third of a 41-29 game. Now a 3 from Zach. That's going to be off the mark. Nobody in traffic for the Rams. Schrader the rebound for the Bulldogs. Up top, Dodd. Nobody left. Curls around to the post. Up, gets the shot off, and drains it. He'll go to the line for the N1.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. A little body, I guess. Kind of thwarted his advancement to the goal. Nice finish. Has one free throw coming. Mount Vernon just had a 15, 16-point lead. Now it's down to 10. Got to shore up things on the defensive end.
Free throw, no good. Rebound to Jackson Creel. Streaming presented by Ren Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu. See all of their enrollment information. That's right, the spring semester's coming up. Now's the time to be thinking about registration. 41-31. 4:38 to go in the third quarter. Deep right wing, O'Shea Harden with the basketball. Still O'Shea, now throws to Williams, and he had gone out of bounds and come back in and became the next person to touch the basketball, the official says.
Yeah, but when you come back in and establish your position, wow, I don't know. I mean, that was well after the fact that he was out of bounds. I guess that is the rule. You can't be the first one to touch it once you step out, but I've not seen it that delayed before.
That was quite a while. O'Shea probably had it a good 5 seconds or so at that point, but Bulldogs have the basketball. They are down 10, 41-31. 3 on the way is no good. Zach will get the rebound and subsequently the last laugh. 4:09 to play. We're in the third quarter from Waterloo. Rams with the basketball. Their away black uniforms, orange trim down the sides with a white stripe. And now into the corner, it's Martin. He'll dribble drive mid-post. Shot's going to be blocked by Smothers. Name and reputation on that play, and now the other way, the Bulldogs. Schrader will pull up from the high post. No good. Rebound will be tipped away to Jackson Creel.
Yeah, good job by Jackson coming in, pinching in on that rebound.
Rams' highest lead, largest lead if you will, is 15. It's down to 10 right now, 41-31. O'Shea to the basket. He will not get the shot to go, but he gets the shot off most importantly, and to the line to shoot 2 will go Harden.
I think people, I'm not going to say anything on the radio, a scouting report, but O'Shea has a tendency try to go left sometimes, maybe a little more than he needs to. He needs to every now and then circle back to the right hand. It's rare. Most right-handed players will go right. O'Shea really prefers to go left.
41-31 ball game. Harden at the line, shooting 2. 3:37 mark of the third quarter. First free throw is no good. He'll have another. Community First Bank of the Heartland, proud to be connected to the communities they serve. Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina, welcome back to personal banking. 3:37 left to go, 41-31, 10-point lead. Harden at the line. Front rim that one, and the rebound will go to the Rams. 3 on the way. Cooper is no good. The bench thought they were feeling it. Does not go, and the rebound trickles out of bounds. It'll belong to Waterloo.
I don't mind that shot at all. Lucas has been hot. Stepped into an open 3 there, just hit the back of the iron. Good look.
Coop has 12 on the night, 4 3-pointers. Just didn't get that one to go on the heat check. And now with 3:24 left in the third, Bulldogs have the basketball. Down 10, 41-31. Right corner, Smothers to the right wing. Now looking down low. Back out to Smothers on a tip. Now skip pass to Wallach. Left wing, they go to Ivers. Ball fake to the right. Now pumps it to Smothers. Looking into the paint for Schrader. Schrader slipped his defender. Throws high off the glass. No good. Probably a foul on the rebound. No call, but Harden will get it and tip it in. O'Shea into the front court from Spann. Now he'll pull up from 17, in and out. Soft iron, not kind, and Bulldogs rebound.
A little quick there. Good job, though, getting back on defense by O'Shea after maybe an ill-advised shot.
No look pass to Williams. The layup is good. Zach has 19 on the night. It's 43-31.
Good job by O'Shea with the no look, like you said, Chris, to Zach for the open layup.
Off of the left arc with the basketball. Wallach for Waterloo. Home whites. Up top, Ivers left side dodge. Step back 18-footer is short. Should have stepped in.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. You got to have some strength in your wrist. You fade like that on a 15-footer.
Lob pass to the far side for Brockhouse. He'll outlet. The Rams will reset. Spann looking for a dribble drive into the defender, and that'll be a charge.
No,
that's a flop.
That's not a charge. That's a flop.
That's Grayson Allen worthy.
Yeah. No good there. No good. Don't like that call at all. No contact. He flopped. Charge going the other way. Turnover on Mount Vernon.
43-31. 2:06 left to go in the third. Rams up 12. Between the leg dribble here for Eli Dodd. Up top of the key. Now to the left wing for Jackson Ivers. Into the corner, Ross Schrader. Minute 55 left in the third. Rams up a dozen. 43-31. Up top, they're going to take a three. It's Schrader. It's an in and out, and the rebound to Williams. Tipped away Smothers. Stolen away, almost. It'll be an over and back. Rams get a break. Thought they were going to call the contact foul on Amir.
Yeah, over and back. I did understand that one that time. One of the few times I get this over and back thing. That was pretty obvious, but like you said, it could have been a foul on Amir. We dodged a bullet there. We already have 16 fouls, by the way, with a minute 44 to go in the third. One way Waterloo can get back into the game, we need to try to play defense without fouling.
Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams. Deep in the backcourt, it's O'Shea Harden with the basketball. Our soon-to-be reigning Good Hands Ram of the Week. We'll get that online. Sponsored by Allstate agent Paul Shields. Underneath, they go to Williams. He was not underneath the basket after all. So they give it to Martin. Martin misses the jumper, got his own rebound, is on the baseline, and it'll be a Ram turnover.
Yeah, he was out. His toe was on the line. Followed his own shot. Good job by Jake. Just stepped out of bounds.
Wallach with the pass. Almost intercepted by Span. And now it's a long two on the way. Short by Wade. Rebound will go to Jake Martin. 43-31 Rams. Jackson Creel into the front court. Up ahead to Amir Span on the far wing. Right-hand dribble for Amir. He's fouled by Wade.
Ooh, little bailout there. I don't know about that one. Amir kind of put that ball out in front of him, didn't protect it. Got a steal, but they did call the foul. Third team foul on Waterloo. Mount Vernon's got it in a terrible spot in that deep corner. Well, actually, he's just stepping out. He's on the side, so not too bad.
Inbound will come in front of the Ram bench. Jackson Creel to Zach Williams. Gets it back to Jackson. Three on the way. Yes.
Yeah, good job. Nice job by Jackson stepping into the shot. He made a bunch of threes in the JV game, carried it over here to the varsity game.
Creel put the Rams up 15, 46-31 with 55 seconds left to go in the third quarter. At the half, Highland leads Centralia 23-17. 46-31 here. Rams up 15. Now a three on the way by Waterloo is good. Jackson Ivers has 2 threes in the quarter, and it is 46-34.
A good look there. He does put some funky spin on the ball. Able to knock it down, though. 34 seconds. Look for Mount Vernon to spread the floor here. Hold it for one shot if they can. Somebody needs to pop out. There we go. Amir popped out.
46-34. Rams lead is 12. Out of the corner. Creel again. No, just missed that off the front of the iron. No issues with that shot after making the last one, and now Waterloo is into the front court with 11 seconds left. Williams with the steal, looking for 21 points. Shot is blocked out of bounds.
All right, good job by Zach getting the steal. Got to the rim, looked like he drew some contact with the body, didn't call it. Mount Vernon ball under the goal. Plenty of time, 6.6 seconds. Look for Zach to get something off a flare screen here. When the ball goes into O'Shea, Amir may set a screen for Zach Flair for a wing three-point shot.
46-34 Rams off of the inbound to Amir with 6 seconds. Backdoor to Jake. He is hammered. No call with 3 seconds. Puts it back up. He's hammered again. Finally a foul, and the line to shoot 2 will go Jake Martin.
Yeah,
he was clobbered.
He was clobbered 3 times. Finally got the third foul. Way to stick to it by Jake. Showed a little toughness there. Has 2 free throws as a result.
46-34, Rams on top with 1.6 seconds left to go. First free throw, Jake is good. He's on the board.
There we go. First free throw we made in this half. 1 for 3 here in the early going.
47-34. Make it 48 as Jake makes both.
Little ball pressure here. Don't let him get anything easy. Good job by Jackson. He traveled.
At the buzzer, the long-range 3 is no good. We head to the fourth quarter. It's 48-34, Mount Vernon on top. We'll come back with the final frame. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Tokenization is here, Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Brandon Bullard from Community First Bank, and we're proud to announce the release of our new MasterCard debit cards with the new chip reader system. These chip cards have way too many benefits to announce to you on a 30-second commercial. But the benefits to you, our customers, is the new modern safety and security that tokenization brings. In the age of hacking, skimming, and security breaches, your community bank is committed to stay ahead of the curve and get you the right tools to be safe and secure. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking.
If you could get rewarded for sleeping, would you? What about for sitting on a bench, looking out at the ocean? Or for sitting in a comfy chair, watching football on TV? Guess what? That third dream job is real thanks to Buffalo Wild Wings. You can come in, watch football, and earn points with Blazing Rewards just for being there. That's right, you're a professional football fan now. Brag about it to all your friends. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Terms and conditions apply. Must be a Blazing Rewards member. To join and for details, visit blazingrewards.com or download the Blazing Rewards app.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
WMIX, WMIXsports.com as we head to the fourth quarter here in Waterloo. The Mount Vernon Rams with a 48-34 lead over the Bulldogs. Rams have it in the front court. Right wing, that is O'Shea at the basketball. Now looking to the far side, to the far wing, Cooper. Now to the right wing for O'Shea.
Kind of probing off the dribble. Mount Vernon spreading the floor out a little bit, trying to get Weston in the post. 4 out, 1 in. That's another flop. They didn't call it that time.
And now right wing for Zach Williams. 7:16 mark of the fourth quarter. 48-34 Rams.
There he went right. A little mid-range. Didn't make it, though.
It's hard and left that one short. 48-34. Rams by 14. 7 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams. Tokenization is here. MasterCard, Visa debit card, or MasterCard debit card with chip reader technology, pardon me, coming soon. As a 3 from Schrader in the far corner is good. Ross Schrader has 13. It's 48-37.
He's going to make a believer out of me yet. Never looks good when it goes up, but it tends to go in.
And now far corner 3 from Coop on the way for the answer. No good. 6:24 mark of the fourth quarter. 6:20 left to go. Rams up 11. Waterloo with the basketball out of the short corner. Now a 3 on the way from Dodd is good, and they're getting in on the scoring.
Yeah, they just keep hanging in there. Somebody got lost in the defensive end. Didn't pick him up in transition. Wide open 3.
Now right wing. That's Lucas Cooper with the basketball. Amir Span will go to the hole. He is fouled.
Yeah, we needed somebody to get the basket a little bit here. We've kind of lost a little bit of our momentum here in the early goings of the fourth quarter. These are 2 big free throws by Amir to try to get this back into a double-digit lead.
48-39. Now 49-39 as the Ram lead is back to 10.
It gets uncomfortably quiet in here at times. When he's shooting that free throw, you could hear shoes squeaking.
5:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. It is 50-39.
Yeah, they got the score on there.
Rams by 11. As Amir made free throws, Waterloo is into the front court. 5:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. Wide open for 3. Wallach knocks it down.
Man.
That's going to get them back into the ball game. I have 50-42.
Yeah, that's correct. They've come out hot here, unless they missed a point earlier, but I think you're right. It's 50-42. They're going to have to correct that here. They're knocking down some threes. Nice take by O'Shea to the left side. As I said before, left-hand finish.
Rams are back up 10 unofficially, 52-43. Now up top for the Bulldogs is Dodd. Throws into the corner for Ivers. Out of the right corner. 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter, 52-43 ball game. 9-point lead. Off of the right elbow is Ross Schrader. Gets it back from Smothers, now to the top for Ivers. Steps left, throws off to Dodd. 4:52 left to go in the quarter. And now no call underneath. On a little lean in there, and it's 52-45.
We're going to have to go with what they got now. It's been up there for a while. They did mysteriously add a point to their score, but I guess that's correct.
7-point game. Cooper 3 would be huge. It's no good. Rebound goes to Waterloo.
Well, they finally missed a 3. Got another wide open look. Mount Vernon's got to quit settling for threes here. Need to get something going to the rim. Either score at the goal or get fouled. Like to see O'Shea start to try to take it a little bit more aggressively to the basket. Mount Vernon spreading the floor here, going a little four corners, try to slow things down a little bit, take the momentum away.
52-45 score, and now a charge underneath.
Well, they
don't call the block.
Wow. Their coach is visibly upset, and I got to be honest with you, I don't blame him. He was set. Amir took it in, called the block, 2 free throws. I thought they were going to call the foul on the arm prior to the charge, but they did not. They called the block. We'll take it.
So now Spann goes to the line to shoot a couple.
Knocked down the first one, made this back to an 8-point game. Need to knock this one down, make it a 3-possession game. It actually is already a 3-possession game, but give it a 9-point lead. And he did.
54-45. The Rams are up 9. 3:56 left to go in the fourth quarter. All the action sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Mount Vernon Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina.
Called the reach on Lucas there. They're giving him 2. I thought that'd be a 1-and-1, but it is a 2-shot foul. I'd like to see Lucas step in, square him up, not reach there. Got the foul. Mount Vernon's got 7 team fouls. They're in the 1 and bonus from here on out. First one's good. This kid's a pretty solid player. I like his offensive game anyway.
Made the first, he'll have another. 54-46, 54-47. As Schrader makes them both, he now has 15 on the night, and the Ram lead is 7. 54-47, Mount Vernon, 3:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Tony Wilt's our scoreboard sponsor. You can find him online at TonyWilt.com. See how you can get to a better state with State Farm.
That's
as Harden went off the top. Left-hand layup inside the block. It won't go. Into the line to shoot 2 will go O'Shea.
Once again, O'Shea went left. He was able to get to the rim, kind of slid underneath him, got the body on him. Wasn't able to finish, but has 2 free throws. I need to see him start making these free throws again. He's kind of gotten a little bit away from what he was doing earlier. And there's the first one's good.
Harden will have another. It's 55-47. The Ram lead is 8.
Second one's good as well. Gives Mount Vernon a 9-point lead. Timeout. Mount Vernon, I believe, try to get things under control here, mainly on the defensive end. Need to get a stop here at the 9-point game. 3 minutes, 38 seconds to go.
Timeout sponsored by First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust in the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust. Proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside. Ram lead is 9, and you just have to give credit to Waterloo not going away and making shots.
Yeah, they've played well here in the second half, mainly here in the fourth quarter. You're right, they've made a lot of threes. Kind of got them back into the basketball game. Mount Vernon just needs to kind of bleed this clock a little bit. I wouldn't go full 4-corner action, but I would try to run a little clock here, keep the floor spread. See if O'Shea can't get to the rim, finish, or drive and kick. So Mount Vernon on the defensive end here, down up 9, 3 minutes, 38 seconds to go. A couple stops here. 2 good, solid offensive possessions. Get this into a double-digit lead. I like our chances.
56-47, 3:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Link to the floor inbound for the Waterloo Bulldogs. Right of the circle now up top. Ivers to the right elbow nearby for Dodd. 9-point ball game. They need a bucket. Inside they go to Smothers. He gets it up and in. Good post move by Smothers. Will undoubtedly have another timeout. Sponsored by First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust. See Dwayne Gully for all of your home loan needs at First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust in the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Well, Waterloo just keeps doing what they need to do, and it's paying off.
Yeah, good job there. They got a switch on a screen. Got their big kid in there in the post against Zach. Weston did get over for some help. Wasn't there in time, unfortunately. He's able to score at the rim. Waterloo got a quick timeout. Look for them to go full court trap here. Try to speed Mount Vernon up. Look for maybe full court man or into a diamond trap. Probably back into a half court trap as well. They need to speed this game up a little bit, not let Mount Vernon bleed too much clock. Only 3 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the game. Both teams with 17 fouls. Both will be shooting the bonus from here on out. Mount Vernon has the ball, length of the floor to go. Lucas going to take out. He can run the baseline. They are in full court man. look for a quick trap here if you put it on the floor.
3:22 to go in the fourth quarter. 56-49, 7-point game. Across the timeline, Harden. Now to the top of the key, O'Shea. Up 7 are the Rams, 56-49. Look for a good hands Ram of the week out of our stars the game this week. Zach Williams making a great case. He has 19 points tonight. Now has the basketball right of the circle. Left-hand dribble to the top. Works back to the free throw line, down to the right wing. Amir will back it out. Rams trying to flex some clock here. 56-49 ball game. 7-point lead. Still 3 possessions.
So he's got to come to the basketball.
And now Doug Creel calls the timeout. First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust, corner 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. See Michelle, Shelley, all of your First Mid friends, those smiling faces. Again, 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. 7-point game here. 3 possession lead for the Rams. It was once 15 points, but give Waterloo credit. I said it before. Yeah. They've made their shots here in this fourth quarter. I don't know if the Rams just exhausted, mentally tired, drained, whatever it may be, but Waterloo not going away.
Yeah, I think I give a little credit to Waterloo. They made some tough shots here. They knocked down some threes. They've come out on the defensive end and put forth a good effort in the half court trying to get some traps here. Mount Vernon got caught there. Nobody came to the basketball. Coach had to get a timeout there at about a 4-second count there. One more and it would have been a turnover. Got to come to the basketball, keep the floor spread, look to attack the rim if it offers you that. Get to the free throw line here. They're going to have to start fouling here before too long. Knock down your free throws.
Inbound with 2:45 left to go for the Rams. Across the timeline, O'Shea Harden with the basketball. Bounce pass to Zach. 2:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. 7-point lead for Mount Vernon. Zach with a right-hand dribble. Throws it to the back door. Brockhouse with the post up.
Yeah, good job by Zach dribbling in, getting the double, and then kicking it to Weston for the layup. Big basket there. Put Mount Vernon up 9.
58-49, 9-point game. We'll have a foul on the opposite end of the floor. Not what you want if you're the Mount Vernon Rams.
Yeah, got to try not to foul if you can help it. You want to keep this clock running. That gives Waterloo an opportunity, A, to score with the clock stopped, and B, get their defense set if he knocks down these free throws in the full court man pressure. First one's good. If he can knock this one down, that'll give them an opportunity to get their defense set. Look for full court man into a trap. Mount Vernon's just got to be ready for that.
Made one free throw, 58-50. 2:15 left to go. Rams trying to hang on to get to 6 and 4.
That's a foul. And he fouled him twice. They finally called it. 8th team foul. Lucas has a 1-and-1 here. 2 big free throws for Mount Vernon. Still a lot of time. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the game. You get a lot of possessions out of this amount of time if you play good defense. They'll come down and try to look to score quickly. Mount Vernon needs to make free throws. Missed it, unfortunately. Good job by Jake getting the rebound. Need to kick it out.
Williams will go to the top for O'Shea Harden. Will drop below the 2-minute mark here. 58-50 is the Ram lead. And now they will foul O'Shea. They're in. They're sniffing around here, the Bulldogs are. And now they'll send the Rams back to the line for a 1-and-1.
Mount Vernon's gone a little bit cold from the free throw line here. Uncharacteristic for this team. They've been pretty solid from the free throw line all year. O'Shea has a 1-and-1. There we go. Knocked it down, giving Mount Vernon a 9-point lead.
$59-50 your score. Second one good, makes it 60-50. O'Shea Harden keeps adding to his points. Now a 3 on the way is good.
They've given him a 2. He stepped inside the line, but very close, you're right.
8-point game, timeout on the floor, sponsored by First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust. On the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Tom Portner alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Tom, 8-point game here. Again, Waterloo not going away. Rams thankfully have made their free throws so far for the most part. They've been able to hang on.
I think that's what it's going to come down to here in the last minute 57. Got to do a little better job defensively, matching up in transition there. Let him walk into a wide open 15-foot jump shot. He was able to knock it down, only taking about 10 seconds off the clock, unfortunately. So they're once again going to go full court man here. They're going to look to trap that first pass. Mount Vernon has to be strong with the basketball. Next foul by Waterloo puts them in the double bonus, so that'll be an advantage of Mount Vernon having 2 free throws on the next foul call.
60-52, Rams by 8. They'll foul O'Shea about 85 feet from the basket, if you will, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, I'm not sure I really agree with that strategy. I think I'd try to get a quick trap, see if you can turn him over first before getting that quick of a foul. It gives Mount Vernon 2 free throws here. Just need to take care of business from here on out at the free throw line. O'Shea was able to knock his last 2 down. Need to make these as well. Get this back to a 10-point game.
First free throw for O'Shea is short. You hope he doesn't overcompensate this time. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams on WMIX. Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina proud to be connected to the communities that they serve. Member FDIC. 60-52 score. Make it 61-52.
All right, needed that one. Gets it to a 9-point game, 3 threes. Need to play some defense here. Make them run a little clock.
Rams by 9 with 1:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Off of the right wing. Schrader wants a 3. He'll leave it short. Rebound will go to the Rams, tipped in as Harden will
another foul.
Be fouled.
This last minute 39 could take about 20 minutes if they're going to continue to foul immediately, but I guess they're in a position where they probably have to do that now. Just a minute 39 to go, a 9-point game. Mount Vernon did a much better job there on the defensive end, forcing them into a difficult 3. Made them run a little clock. O'Shea needs to make both these free throws, get this back to a 11-point game. First one's good. 10-point lead. O'Shea has 1 more coming.
Lead is 11 as O'Shea makes both. 63-52. And now from the left side, that'll be a foul on the Rams you don't need. As taking a shot was Dodd, and the foul will be committed.
He fouled him. You can't do that there. You got to just stay 2 hands up, play defense with your feet. Gave him a little body there. He gets 2 free throws out of it. Once again, they get to score with the clock stopped, and also gives them an opportunity to set up their full court man trap. Guess they called that 1-1. I thought that was a 2-shot foul, but regardless, he made the first one.
Dodd will get another, and it's 63-53. Make it 63-54. Dodd made both free throws. Minute 35 left to go in this one. Streaming presented by Red Lake College. We're in your Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth tonight. Thanks to those of you sticking with us on WMIXsports.com. Minute 29 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rams fouled far, far away from the basket. It looks like it'll be Zach Williams going to the line to shoot a pair here. He can get to 20 points and beyond.
That's probably the guy you really want on the free throw line here late in the basketball game. Zach's pretty solid in all aspects of the game, but certainly from the free throw line.
First is good. He has 20 points.
This would be our, I believe, 21st free throw of the second half. A lot of those late, though, when they're in desperation mode.
21 points for Williams tonight. The lead is 11 for the Rams, 65-54. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show coming up next. As a 3 on the way is no good from Wallig, and the rebound chased down into the right corner for Waterloo, and Dodd will step out of bounds and turn it over. He was coming out of the corner, tried to go baseline on a dribble drive, and didn't keep the feet in bounds. Rams triple team. That was Williams. Good save by O'Shea, and now they'll foul Harden with 1:10 left to go.
I know they run out of time, but Mount Vernon, at about 5 seconds into the 10-second call, really hadn't made much of an advancement of the basketball. We'll take the foul. Once again, 2 free throws for Mount Vernon. O'Shea at the line this time.
Harden has made his free throws for the Rams. See if he can make some more. It's an 11-point lead at the moment. Rams going to try to extend this one, and one more makes it 12.
Good job by Mount Vernon making free throws here in the last 20, 30 seconds, getting this back to a 12-point game. Need to play defense on the other end, make them run a little clock, no fouls.
Makes them both. Big free throws for Hardin. 67-54. The Ram lead is a baker's dozen. Now the Rams will steal it away. Good move by O'Shea, and Doug Creel calls a timeout to save it.
Yep, good job there by Coach calling a quick timeout. O'Shea was losing his balance. Looked like he was going to maybe fall out of bounds. Changed it to a full timeout. Mount Vernon will have the ball inside out, 1:05 to go in the game.
First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust. See Dwayne Gully for all of your home loan needs. Corner 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. First Mid is an equal housing lender. 1:05 left to go. The Mount Vernon Rams 67, the Waterloo Bulldogs 54, though there is a discrepancy there.
Yeah.
About 1:05 left in this one. The Rams will have possession out of the first mid timeout. Side out of bounds. Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside. Jeff Crow is with us in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. Grant Smith is back at the Mount Vernon studio tonight. At the half, Wayne City and Weber tied at 17 in the championship game of the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. Last check, the Centralia Orphans were still trailing after 3 to Highland. Highland team that used to be the perennial favorite for that 8:30 game of the Centralia Holiday Tournament.
Yeah, giving a little payback there. That's a little bit of a surprising score, to be totally honest with you, but that game's long from over.
Update now after 3. Weber a 1-point lead over Wayne City, 29-28. Rams with the basketball off the inbound here. There's a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard for you. We'll have a full one later tonight on the website at WMIXsports.com. Hardin off at the far sideline, less than a minute to play. Rams up a baker's dozen, 67-54. The action here is powered by Community First Bank. And now out of the corner, that'll be Cooper fouled. Nope, Creel gets a timeout called.
Got it just in time. Looked like they were able to strip that ball from Lucas. Good defensive pressure by Waterloo.
Creel being Doug, not Jackson. And that timeout is sponsored by First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust, as I should specify. 67-54 Rams. They should improve to 6-4 on the year. Their next game will be Thursday, December the 28th against Carmel from Mundelein at the Centralia Holiday Tournament. That'll be 8:30 tip-off, 8:15 a.m. pregame here on 94.1 FM. Again, no video streaming from the Centralia Holiday Tournament due to the blackout restrictions at Centralia High School, although if you're watching online right now, that not like it matters. 47 seconds to go here in the fourth. 67-54 ball game. Rams lead is 13 and should easily get to 6-4 at this point, though I don't want to be the man that jinxes it and some random occurrence happen. But I would say it's as good as a win.
Yeah, I like our chances at this point. Looks like they've, well, that was a terrible pass right when we say that.
And now Schrader throws to Dodd for a 3. No good. Glances off the iron. Nobody there for the rebound, but Wallach puts it up and in. And now, you guessed it, we'll have a timeout. This game's going to last forever. It's never going bye-bye.
Now, I was actually thankful they weren't fouling, but he did get a quick timeout, 30 seconds to go.
67-56, 11-point ball game. Half minute left to go in this one. First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust on the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. A premier checking. You can bank anytime, anywhere.
This has drug on quite a bit here, the last 2 minutes of this basketball game. A lot of fouls. Like I said earlier, Mount Vernon has taken, as far as my very unofficial total, 23 free throws here in the second half. That's a big number. I'd say about 15 of those in the last minute.
67-56 ball game. Rams by 11 with a half minute to play. Length of the floor inbound for Lucas Cooper and the Rams out of the timeout. Rams back in action at the CHT on the 28th. That'll be our next Rams broadcast. Our next Lady Rams broadcast will be on the 27th from Benton. Those will be on AM 940. 30.1 seconds left. They will foul Zach Williams in the backcourt, and now he'll go to the line. Never say die. Rams will get 2 more free throws. Zach will go to the line looking for points 22 and 23.
This is the time of game where I'd run to the basketball knowing they're going to foul and try to pad my stats, because they are fouling immediately. Zach can get 2 more here from the free throw line. Not that's what Zach was doing, but me selfishly, that's what I would have been doing back in the day.
Makes the first, he'll have another. Rams lead is 68-56, make it 6-9er. As Williams makes both, 23 points on the night. And now we'll have a foul on the Rams. Why?
Just make him bring it up and make a shot. Got a reach foul. Still 24 seconds to go in the basketball game. Double bonus, 2 free throws. Missed the first one. Has one more to go.
Second one's good. 69-57 as Dodd makes 1 of 2. 23 seconds left. Harden with it in the backcourt. 69-57. He tried to get rid of it before they could foul, and they foul anyway with 19.8 seconds left.
All right, sooner or later you got to kind of call off the Dogs here. I know you want to compete till the bitter end, but 12-point game, 19 seconds go. I think I just let it play out at this point.
And the Rams will go to the line. Harden will get 2 more with 19.8 seconds left. First one is no good. He'll have another, though, try to make it 70-56. We'll have your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show following this one. Left it short. Rebound will go to the Bulldogs. Into the front court now, up the right side. Dodd will run to the basket. Shot blocked out of bounds by O'Shea.
Knocked the shot out of bounds, knocked the sign down on the wall. Pretty aggressive block there. He spiked that like a volleyball player.
Flex the wrist ever so properly. And now quick inbound on a lob.
No, come on. Don't call that at this point.
13.5 seconds left in this one. We're going to have a couple more free throws. 4th foul on O'Shea Harden. Into the line to shoot 2 will go Dodd.
I think the refs are getting paid by the hour, not by the game. Trying to extend this one as long as they can.
69-58. Another one coming at the line for Dodd. With 13.5 seconds left, Waterloo will drop to 2-8. The Rams will improve to 6-4.
Thankfully, they've called off the Dogs here. Mount Vernon's going to be able to dribble it out.
6 seconds left. Cooper across the timeline with 4 seconds. And that is going to be your final score. Vernon Rams 69, the Waterloo Bulldogs 58. We'll take a break, come back with your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Tokenization is here, Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Brandon Bullard from Community First Bank, and we're proud to announce the release of our new MasterCard debit cards with the new chip reader system. These chip cards have way too many benefits to announce to you on a 30-second commercial. But the benefits to you, our customers, is the new modern safety and security that tokenization brings. In the age of hacking, skimming, and security breaches, your community bank is committed to stay ahead of the curve and get you the right tools to be safe and secure. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking.
With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Ridden Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. Registration for spring classes is going on now. Trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a 4-year university or head straight into the workforce. Registration by appointment continues through December 22nd for classes starting January 8th. Call 618-437-5321 to set up an appointment. Ridden Lake College, your journey starts here.
If you needed major surgery, you probably wouldn't choose a doctor who's never been to medical school. So when your car needs major repairs after a collision, why would you take it to a body shop that's never been trained? Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers. I am proud to announce that we have once again raised the bar on quality collision repair. Within the past year, our team has went through extensive training programs that have resulted in what is considered a significant achievement in the collision repair industry. Landers Towing and Collision in Salem and Mount Vernon is among only 10% of collision repair businesses to meet the industry's highest training standards as an iCar Gold Class shop. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. With the safety of your vehicle and your family at stake, choose trained repair professionals. Choose Landers Towing and Collision Centers. As an iCar Gold Class repair facility, we hope to not only return your vehicle back to its original condition, but to exceed every concern or expectation you may have towards collision repair. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
94.1 FM, WMIX Sports.com. Chris, Hugo, Tom Portner alongside for the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Rams are 6-4 after a 69-58 win over the Waterloo Bulldogs. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, worldwide at schmidtchevrolet.com. We'll talk more about them. We'll talk more about this game. The Rams winners tonight on the road before Christmas. We'll take a break, come back with more. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
People's National Bank makes purchasing a home easy. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist from People's National Bank. Visit peoplesnationalbank.com to fill out an online application 24/7, and you will be on your way to owning your own home. If you have any questions, give me, Joy Schrader, a call at 241-6928.
People's National Bank, your home for home loans. Proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Loans subject to credit approval.
With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Renton Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. Registration for spring classes is going on now. Trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. Registration by appointment continues through December 22nd for classes starting January 8th. Call 618-437-5321 to set up an appointment. Renton Lake College, your journey starts here.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
WMIX FM, Mount Vernon. Free service from Withers Broadcasting, WMIXSports.com. With Tom Portner, I'm Chris Hugo. 69-58, Rams winners tonight over the Waterloo Bulldogs. And we do have some scoring and stats from this one.
First for the victorious Mount Vernon Rams, from two-point range for the game, 8 for 20, 40%. Three-point range, pretty hot, 10 for 21, 48%. From the free throw line, 23 for a whopping 35 for the game, 68%, and 8 turnovers for a total of 69 points. For the Waterloo Bulldogs, they were 14 for 27 from two-point range, 52%, 7 for 19, a lot of those in the second half. From three, 37%. They were 9 for 15 from the free throw line for 60%. They had 9 turnovers for a total of 58 points.
Individual scoring in this one. First for the Bulldogs, 18 from Eli Dodd, 17 from Ross Schrader, 10 from Trey Wallach as they had 3 in double figures. Jackson Ivers finished with 9, Derek Smothers with 4 as their starters were the only ones in the book. For the Rams, a game-high 23 from Zach Williams, 16 from O'Shea Harden unofficially, 12 from Lucas Cooper, 8 from Amir Spann, 7 from Weston Brockhouse, 3 from Jackson Creel, and 1 from Jake Martin. Give us our final score unofficially, 69-58. The Rams are 6-4 on the year. We'll take a break. We'll come back on the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show. We'll come back with your 3 stars of the game and some final thoughts. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Legence Bank would like to wish all the local Southern Illinois teams and coaches much success in the 2017-2018 academic year. Legence Bank proudly supports you on and off the field. Legence Bank, member FDIC, building stronger communities in Southern Illinois since 1906. That's Legence Bank.
We've reached it, the point where the only way to make Tuesdays any better is by having more boneless wings. That's why here at Buffalo Wild Wings, we've invented Boneless Tuesdays. It's a celebration where if you order boneless wings at full price, you'll get another of the same size for free. This works for dine-in or takeout. Every little bit counts. And on Tuesdays, every boneless wing counts as 2. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Prices and participation vary. Valid only on Tuesdays while supplies last. Tax and gratuity extra. Additional restrictions apply. See participating location for details.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXSports.com. Powered by Renton Lake College.
94.1 FM, WMIXSports.com. 69-58, the Ram win over Waterloo tonight on the road. Bulldogs dropped to 2-8. The Rams improve to 6-4. With Tom Portner, I'm Chris Hugo. We owe you 3 stars to the game.
Yeah, I think the number 3 star tonight goes to O'Shea Harden. Good overall basketball game, both scoring and assisting. Second star, only because I give him the first star all the time, I tend to give him the first star again tonight, was Zach Williams. Led the team in scoring, knocked down a bunch of threes. But I think number 1 star tonight goes to Lucas Cooper, who really came out tonight, shot the basketball well, played a good overall basketball game. So real good game for Lucas tonight, the number 1 star.
No doubt about that. Those are your 3 stars of the game in this Ram win tonight. Tom, final game before the holiday tournament. Rams will have about 12 days off. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I think just a good win tonight because, like we talked about last night, you see that Centralia got beat. I think you'll probably go over a few of those scores here maybe. You know, coming off the Mount Vernon-Centralia game, the next game is always very difficult. So Mount Vernon came out tonight, won on the road in what wasn't a great atmosphere. So good job by the Rams coming out and playing a good basketball and getting a good win tonight going into the holiday break.
There you go. Our next Ram broadcast is Thursday, December the 28th. 8:15 pregame, 8:30 tip, Mundelein Carmel from the Centralia Holiday Tournament. Next Lady Ram broadcast will be 1:30 on Wednesday, December 27th over on AM 940 as they battle the Heron Tigers from the Benton Rangerette Christmas Classic. Our next Saturday sports show, depending upon when the Rams play on December 30th, could be December 30th. We'll let you know. Stay tuned to us, AM and FM, as well as social media at WMIX Sports. Well, does it for us for before the holidays. For Tom Portner, for Jeff Crow, for Grant Smith back to studio, from all of us at Withers Broadcasting and WMIX Sports, I'm Chris Hugo, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. Mount Vernon Rams victorious tonight at Waterloo, 69-58. So long.
Mount